Everybody has a game that they get on and start crushing whoever they play against. I am of the opinion that it's never just limited to one genre or person, because I know a lot of people who get on games ranging in gameplay from that of Super Smash to Hearthstone and just dominate whoever they're against. Enter me, an FPS junkie whose bread and butter were games like Battlefield, CSGO, and of course, Call of Duty. I used to be pretty good at COD, at least I think. I would drop nukes and top frag most games, but nowadays it's a battle for me to even get in the top 3. So what happened? My name's Poet, and today we'll be talking about Black Ops and its incredibly fast pacing. I'd like to start off by saying I really don't hate the newer Call of Duties. Sure, the skin shop looks like unicorn throw up, and Warzone is, in my opinion, kind of a dead horse they keep beating, but I really enjoyed the newer MW2, and Black Ops 6 has been very entertaining lately, filling a void that I feel the overall gaming community has been missing for quite some time. That being said, Black Ops 6 has added some crazy new mechanics, as I'm sure everyone knows, called Omni movement. For those of you who don't know what that is, if you're living under a rock or something, it's essentially just you being able to run in any direction. Backwards, forwards, side to side, hell, even dolphin diving now has different ways you can land and move around while you're prone. It's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. It allows for a lot of different movements, it looks really cool, and you could do a lot of cool shit with it, but it's kind of hellish to play against. I never played Warzone in its peak, really. I never faced like peak slide canceling and, all the crazy M4 builds and shit, but I can imagine it feels somewhat like playing against people who abuse the shit out of Omni movement. I mean, it is insane to watch people do the things that they do, like jump through the air, spinning and proning at the same time. They kind of look like Emperor Palpatine in episode 3, where he does the little spinning roar thing he does. And yeah, it looks badass, but for old heads like me, I'm too busy trying to comprehend what I just witnessed rather than trying to shoot this guy who is flying at me at 80 miles an hour in a spinning shooting cylinder. Like, what is going on? And I can hear it already. I can hear it. The skill issue, get better. Like, okay, I get it. All right, maybe I'm not good, but there are two other things that make this COD feel way too fast, besides just me maybe not being able to keep up with people. Let's talk about the spawn system being some of the most ass spawning I have ever seen. You have maps like Warhead, Derelict, and Nuketown where you're basically just killed in your spawn, especially Domination on Nuketown. If your team loses the B objective, the game will only spawn you in the fenced in area on whatever side of the map you hold. That means the enemy team can just shoot you in the fenced in area. The actual literal definition of shooting fish in a barrel. Who the hell thought of this system, and why are they still employed? I spawn, die. I respawn, die. I respawn again, die.
Spawn, die, spawn, die, spawn, die, spawn, die, spawn, die, spawn.
It's ridiculous, man. I just want to get out of the fences. Like, please let me out. Let me shoot the bad guys. Or like, look at this game. My team has the enemy team trapped in their spawn. They literally cannot get out at all. I'm trying to be as passive as I can in this clip, but some of my teammates they don't give a shit. And let's say by some miracle of God himself, I managed to, or in this case, the enemies managed to escape the trap. Then there's a gunfight to get into with 3 other people whose guns are just better. The time to kill, or the bullets, I'm really not even sure what to call it here, so I'm going to use the community's name for it. The skill-based bullets in this game will fuck you. You heard that right. Skill-based bullets. There are clips of people unloading entire magazines into people where the bullets either hit them and do no damage, or the bullets just completely miss even though the reticle is on the guy they're shooting at. What is going on here? I thought that this game was in a 4-year development period. Did I miss something? I actually couldn't take playing core anymore. I started only playing hardcore, and even there I have moments where I dump into people with bullets and they act like I'm splashing them in the face with water. I watched this video the other day where the guy said he felt like every gun was made for Warzone, and you know what? I think he might be onto something. And all this isn't to say that the new COD's pace ruins everything. I don't think it ruins everything. I think zombies is in a really, really good state right now. Omni movement has made zombies feel new again, and it almost feels harder now that you have more options with how you move on there and like where you can go. It gives the zombies new ways to move and chase you, and I really like that. I honestly can't even believe what I'm about to say, but there have been multiple times in zombies where the movement gets me completely encircled by them, and I have to like wiggle or fight to get out of a situation where I know my ass will be going down. I like it. It's annoying in the moment, but really it's neat that zombies are kind of difficult again. It feels new, and I like it. But I think the multiplayer is just an absolute disaster right now, unless you know how to exploit the bugs and the movement, or you have no job and no friends and just live on COD grinding out max prestige and dark matter. Like, bro, here's the link to Indeed. For people like me who
have a skill issue,
we can't keep up with the new CODs, skill-based bullets, or the matchmaking, and it just makes the game a bit harder to casually enjoy. I think the bullets being bugged out will get fixed, and the spawn system will absolutely more than likely be fixed. I'm wholeheartedly assured of that, but I can't help but feel like the movement is here to stay for better or for worse. And really, I'm not sure why the new CODs have to feel so competitive. But what do you guys think? I know this is probably a hot take, so I am open to rebuttals and backlash in the comments below. Just remember, it's my opinion, and this isn't me shitting on COD. I'm still actively subjecting myself to this hell because it's filling a much needed void, like I said, and I generally enjoy the game. Just let me know what you think. If you guys liked the video, hit the like button or even subscribe. I'm trying to get back into editing again, so any feedback helps. That's all I've got for this one though, boys. I've been Poet. Thanks for watching.